Hi Taurus, it's Lynn from Tinker Tarot. I'm here to do, whoops, I'm here to do your July 2020, I almost said 2018. Isn't that funny, eh? 2020 tarot reading. I'm using the Anna K Tarot today, right there. And I want to apologize for missing my cartomancy readings, my playing card readings at the mid-month, but I was building a deck. And if you look on my community tab, you can see the picture of the deck. It's 18 feet by 10 feet with a roof, the roof's about 8 feet up, and a steel roof too. And I designed it, I ordered all the parts, and I built it myself. So I'm very proud, and I had to really focus and get that done because I'm the kind of person that has like 8 projects in the go, and none of them were done. So I I really focused and I had to forego the mid-month reading. Sorry about that, but I have a great deck now that I can relax on. Do some of my readings. Like if I do readings, I have to do them during the week there because on the weekends it's so busy and there's lots of people and children and noise and whoa, these cards are ready. You know what? I'm taking that one. And I know which one it is because it got wet, so it's got a bit of a mark on it, but I'm still taking it. Still taking it. So let's see what we got for you, Taurus. Ooh, all right. Something on my arm here. Um, so this is the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups is about not really being satisfied with what you're being offered. Okay. This could be a time card, 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months. And so you could have lots of suitors, but none of them are really do it for you. None of them really have everything you're looking for. It's just not who you want, what you want. Okay, so that's the underlying energy or a time card, like I said. So in your past, you have the Hermit, the Two of Rods, the Fool, the Two of Swords, and the Moon. In the present, you have the Eight of Rods, the Magician, the Queen of Rods, Temperance, and the Six of Rods. And in the future, you have the Ace of Rods, the Ten of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the Sun, and the World. Wow, this is pretty strong reading, Sagittarius. I noticed that you have the World and the Fool in the same reading. So there is a chapter definitely ending for you, a chapter of life definitely ending, definitely changing for you. Something big, okay? And something brand new beginning. Now, it seems this brand new beginning you've already started. You've already sort of made a decision and you're heading in a new direction. What you're doing, I'm not really sure. Hold on. So let's go back to the past. First, you have the Hermit. And this is long, deep introspection. You're thinking long and hard about something. And it's something that you've been going through for a while. You want to make a wise choice here. This is, you know, and it's something that you don't want to just make a decision on without really thinking deeply on this, okay? You also have the Two of Rods in the past, and this is feeling stagnant, feeling like you're not going anywhere. Nothing's really happening. You can't apply yourself because there's nowhere to do it. And we were all kind of feeling that for a while. And then there's the Fool, like I said. This is beginning a whole new chapter of life. You're on your way. You've made your start. You're kind of heading in that direction. But the Fool warns to be careful. Watch where you're going. You know, you have your cares behind you, but you need to be careful with your steps that you're taking, okay? Because you don't want to be led into a bad fall, a bad led astray kind of thing, led astray. All right. So it's kind of funny, I think, that this Fool is bookended by twos. Okay. So on one side, you're feeling stagnant, like you really don't have a choice. There's, you know, you don't know where to go. And then on this side, there's something you don't want to face. There is a choice. There is something that you must do, must face, and you must choose one or the other of those sorts. One is one is full of passion, and one what do I want to say is one's playing at it. You know, one's serious and one's playing at it. Anyway, the thing is you don't want to have to decide. You don't want to pick. I don't want to do it. I don't want to face it. But you must to move forward, right? And that card comes after the Fool. You know, you want to go on your way. You don't want to look at this choice you need to make. But it needs to be a final decision, because when you're the Fool, you pick a path. You can't go down both paths. You know, you can only go one way or the other. And so this is the decision, and you don't want to. It's like, I don't want to decide. I want both. And then we have the Moon. And the Moon is confusion. You know, you don't feel clear. There's a lot of murky water here. You cannot see down to the bottom of this. And it's not clear to you really what's going on, okay? You know, you see the lighthouses on both sides of this channel, okay? And they look very, very similar. You know, they'd almost look identical if you didn't look close. And they probably feel the same way. Probably both confused. Probably both not clear, you know. And this is a communication issue. I'm going to tell you. It's a communication issue. Things are not being said, or like somebody's creating the confusion because they're not... Someone's not wanting to choose. I'm not sure if it's you or the other, but they want to keep this status quo, you know, and that keeps you unable to move. So I don't think you're having it, okay? You may for a bit, but you also, it's your choice when it comes right down to it, not theirs, it's yours. All right? So, in the present, we have the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is about communication. It's about swift action. It's very swift. This is, you could receive some sort of information, a document, communication from afar that causes some sort of action, that causes action to happen, okay? And then there's the Magician. The Magician is the one with all the gifts, all the tools to manifest what he wants, to make things happen. However, the only thing he is lacking is intuition. You know, he doesn't have that instinct, but he does have a lot of experience in all these different ways of life. And he has all the tools he needs to make to manifest what he wants in his life. He's fully equipped to do it. And this is you, Taurus. You're fully equipped to make the changes in your life that you want, to take the steps, to start this new chapter. You're equipped to do it. But there's something holding you back here. Something holding you back. Anyway, then you have the Queen of Rods. This is the dead center of your reading. This could be your energy or the energy of someone around you. Could be a fire sign, male or female, Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries person. This person is dynamic. They're about growing, evolving, expansion. They want to expand. They're action-oriented, project-oriented, very creative as well. Good communicator, helper. Anyway, they're majorly about expansion. They want to grow in love. They want to grow in career. They want to expand their mind, their spirit in every way possible. They could be a big influence on you right now, or you are starting to be the Queen of Wands yourself, wanting to take action, wanting to expand your mind, your spirit, you know, everything in every way. And it says that you have the tools to do it. You're going to get some sort of communication that is about growth. It's about something happening. And I think it's about this expansion, right? This probably person would help you. If I'm to say who, if this is someone around you, Taurus, I would say it's a Sagittarius, because here we have the Temperance card. And this is about maintaining balance in your life. Not giving too much of yourself or too little of yourself to any one thing in your life. Like, you can't eat too much, you can't eat too little. You know, you need to be eating healthy, and you need to get some exercise, you need to socialize and stimulate your brain, your mind. And so there's something you're trying to bring into balance here within yourself. You may feel like you don't have enough of something in your life, or too much of something else. And so you're trying to get some more balance in your life so that you can evolve, expand, grow. Those steps are about growth. Growth. And you will be successful. You know, you will be successful. You could be successful with this person together. You are either going to be recognized and rewarded for the efforts that you've put in, for what you've been able to do, the work that you've been doing so far. Also, it's you could be recognized for not just the work, but what you've been up against, okay? And that you handled it alone. You did it on your own, okay? I can see in this present line, you're really taking a lot of action in your life. You're taking action, you're making changes, and I think you're realizing what you're capable of now. You know, I think some of the recognition is from yourself. Some is from others, but some is from yourself as well. In your future, you have the Ace of Rods. This is a brand new enterprise. This is crossing over to where there's growth. You're ready for something new. This could be something new in the work field. You could get new business, but I'm wondering if it's doing something completely different, because this is an ace. This isn't, you know, the six, what you've been doing all along. This work you've already put into. This is something new. You could get a new job offer, something completely new, and you just might take it. because you're ready for something new. You have the Fool back here. You are ready for something new. I think you're excited, you're enthusiastic, you're ready. You know, you're ready. And then you have the Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Swords is about ending a painful situation for you. This is painful for you. This is something that you've endured for a long time, and you're walking away wounded, but you're walking away. You know, you may still be wounded. You'll heal, but at least you're walking away. You're not enduring it any longer. And part of the reason is this new you, this new venture, what you're heading toward, you know, walking away from this and walking into the sun. You may have to juggle your finances, your energy, your time for a while in the future, because this is like borrowing from Peter to pay Paul to get till you get things worked out again. Okay, you may have to do a bit of juggling, but I know you're going to get things worked out because here's the sun. This is like one of the best cards you can get. The sun is about success, expansion, growth. Um, um, you know, the sun warms everything it touches. It helps everything to grow. You know, we rely on it for our very life. And it's this card means success, and it, like I said, it's the wish card in the major arcana. So this is assured success in what you're getting into. You don't have to worry. At first you may have to juggle at first until you get in there, you know, until you get in there. And then the world, you know, this means that you're walking through the threshold into that new life, that new chapter of life, and closing that door. This is closing the door. This is opening the new one. You've opened the new one, but you haven't quite closed that old one yet. You're going to, though, very soon. Maybe in the next full moon, you know, maybe in the next new moon, the next moon cycle, probably near the end of July, it's completion, done. And it's when you've learned all you can learn, and also when you have to feel ready, you know what I mean? You have to feel right, and you finally do here, you're right with it all, okay? You also recognize what you actually need, what's good for you, and um, you know, I see you facing what you didn't want to face back here. You're facing it, you know now. And this is all this triumph here in the present. And it's going to make the change in the future that you're going to love. You're going to be really happy. And it's probably one of the best moves you could have made, you know, was walking away from this painful situation and finally closing the door to an old chapter in life. They might be very closely related, these two things. Okay. Anyway, Taurus, I hope this resonates for you. If it does, comment below. I read all the comments and I love them. I love to hear how it relates to you in your life. You know, it's different for different people, right? Also, hit that like button, share, and subscribe. It all helps me a lot, and it's all free, and I really appreciate it. Other than that, take care, and I'll talk to you soon. All right, bye now.